Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 161. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on May 11th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where as you can see, we are here in the Resonance Archives. If the music didn't tip you off from before the stream started, we are here in the Resonance Archive after having done a speed walk. We'll say it was a mall walk. It wasn't a speed run. Yeah, medicinal elk goo is the name of the thing. Okay, good. And people had noted last time that and I didn't see it in chat, but there is new content in the Resonator since last time I played the game and beat the Resonance Archives. I did go back through. I re-watched the footage. I just paused it to read it. So I'm not planning on reading it here, but why don't you guys pop in chat if you want me to pause for a minute and read the text here, or if we should just go. I'm inclined to GO, but yeah. So while you're all thinking about that, I did do some reading up on the elk and what it requires, and it seems like last time when we were making the we were making the backpacks, I wanted to make saddlebags too out of the hardened leather, but I decided, well, we didn't have enough. We had nowhere near enough material, so that's probably not going to happen. But there's a lot to do. We need a saddle. We have a blanket, we need a bridle, the bags, we can do a hay bed and a lantern, and apparently you can store up to 3 temporal gears on your mount, which is kind of interesting. This is pretty cool. Although with the stackable mod we have, it's not as necessary. And then there is the bone flute, which isn't part of this list here, oddly, but it lets you basically transport or teleport your elk to you, supposedly. It calls mounts to you. Maybe they do like a Witcher 3 roach thing. So, let's see. I want to see poultice. Elk. What is the name of the thing you can use to cure your elk if it gets wounded? Or is it just medicine? Pile of ruined medicine. No. Okay. No idea. The elk attacked the drifter. I didn't know they could do that. Okay. Well, hello, Sergey Kamshilin and Neragrand. Elk medicine. Elk medicine. I don't see it. Poultice? Still no. Can we use a regular one? Ah. Oh. Poultices are a kind of healing combination. This poultice is quite large for healing larger animals. Oh, so we can just use these poultices, looks like? Unamag Katsens confirms you can use normal healing items. Okay. That makes more sense. I like that. Rather than having to have a whole separate thing for healing your animals. Well, let's get a bite to eat here. And I don't see anybody clamoring for me to read the new Resonator text in chat, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pop on out of here. And to get out of here, we need to go up here. And we're going to go... Is it out here? Oh! Oh, we missed a room. This might be the room that someone had told me I was missing. But I don't see a whole lot going on here. Oh, dong. Okay, cool. We got some lore. Which one was it? I missed it. Last Wall Standing, I think it was. There's a tapestry. Oh, here we go. The old world. Paupers and kings, craftsmen, soldiers and clergy. All petty distinctions in the face of oblivion. Dun dun dun. Is there anything to actually get in here? Physically acquire? Not seeing a whole lot. It's a ladder to nowhere. No hidden doors. Yeah, this is certainly a little storage closet. There's not a whole lot going on here. That's cute. Neat little room. But me want treasure. Me greedy. Me want things to put into pockets. The new Resonator text is important to the story. I did read it. I mean, it seems like... It seemed to me like it was obvious, so I'll read it, I guess. We'll see. Not we'll see. I'll go read it. I'll go read it. Shiny rocks go click clack. Those are dice. Well, hello, Milo Hobo. And Angie Lady. Welcome to the chat. And let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and read it. It hums quietly. We will search for a recent recording. You hear the soft whirring of small machinery. Then from deep within the resonator, you hear an echo growing louder and clearer. The resonator produces these disembodied sounds as if they were right in front of you. The voice whispers, "What do you reckon it's here for?" Another voice hisses, "Quiet, damn you, I can hear you. We'll have to find a way around." It's for a different recording. I'll just read the recordings, not the clicking descriptions. An old man's voice, somehow familiar. "Look, you see that? Rubido is not limited to gold. The principle itself scales to greater heights, depending on your tools. When flux is integrated into the process instead of being the endpoint, what pathways could that open up? And what if we add blood to the mix? Not just any blood, of course. My own wretched blood." Search more from the old alchemist. "Aren't you listening? I said there's too many missing. Sure, we were dying like mayflies, and mind you, some things are a bit hazy for me towards the end, but even so, they can't have all perished, and they can't have all returned. I cannot be the only one. But where are they? That's what it always comes back to." Search for later recordings. No, they hardly know anything. Of course, it pains me to see them suffer. They're like little lost children huddled in their homes. But it's for the best. It's all for the best. We had all the knowledge in the world, and worlds beyond. And what good did it do us? No. Best leave them to it. Let them think of me as some mad old sorcerer and leave me in peace. Forgive me my ramblings. I had lost hope, honestly. It became nothing more than a goal to chase, to keep me sane over all these years. But here we are, and here you all are, somewhere out there. The world has changed. But if the archives still stand and you're hearing this message, well, you must already know this. Come find me, my friends. There is much to discuss. The world has shifted since the old days, and I have yet to find where the archives now lay. I cannot give you a direct path, but I will have maps delivered to some familiar places. If you can find your way to, let's see, Nadia, the Spoils, the Lazaret, Cardinals, or perhaps Quiet, you will find further directions. If you do not know these lands, well, I suppose try asking one of the more adventurous sorts around you. Perhaps someone can provide some assistance. I pray your journey is a short one. Only a couple decades. You will search for something old. A confident voice speaks. Oh, that's right, you're new here. Well, it's not as complicated as it seems. You see, all sounds are remembered, even this conversation now. Like memories in your head, they bounce around within the chamber. Only our memory is flawed and fails with each time. It fails with time. In the chamber, these sounds will never fade, and scribes like yourself can listen in and write what they hear. In this way, we have codified all of history, to be accessed whenever we wish. Understandable, but no. The chamber isn't listening. It's only a receptacle. You see that little worm in the corner there? It's hearing everything we say, sending it straight to the chamber. A bit unnerving, eh? You get used to it. In desperate times like these, you never know when they might come in handy. Calling for help if something goes wrong, or at the very least helping us find out what happened later. Well, let me clarify. The sound isn't exactly written down on the cylinder. We tried that route, but the sound always got muddled. No, what these cylinders do is provide directions, like a map. They tell the resonator exactly where to find the sound within the chamber, and with that, the resonator synchronizes with the chamber to play the sound as though we're right in front of you. No accounting for any issues with the bells recordings, though, and the howling wolves. An incredible feat, no doubt about that, and I'm pleased to have done my part in realizing and maintaining it. Though at times I can't help but feel such monumental efforts and resources should have been used elsewhere. A second voice responds, "Oh, come now. What could be more important, short of the great machine itself? Our libraries are gone. Our history hoarded by the noble are left to rot. This is the last, greatest repository of knowledge in the world, and one that will be preserved for all posterity. If Fox doesn't succeed, if we don't survive this, these archives will stand tall for any who come after." The first voice, "If Fox doesn't succeed, just who do you think will be left to find this if we fail?" There we go. Solstice competition as a voice actor? Well, thank you. Abby Hearn says, "Go to the top floor, face north." Yeah, there's the European crowd. I know it's up there. I just, I have no space left in my inventory. And we have a few more things to grab from our little temporary base. So I'm actually not bringing back anything else than what we already have. We might come back later at some point and fill our pockets. But as I understand, the Resident Archive, as you guys pointed out, does reset every 30-ish days. And here's the crown you were talking about right here. Do I have a head slot? I do. I have a thing on my head slot, so we are going to leave that here for now. Oh, great! I see the telltale golden glove. Creepy little friends. Let's get out of here. So yes, the goal today, after we find our way back out of here, see, this is a library, which means we need to go up. That means entrance is Bell Workshop. I guess the garderobe, I think it's the other side of the build here, isn't it? The build, I say as if I made it myself. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so today's goal is we're going to go back to home. We're going to unload our inventory. Going to stash away all this yummy black coal. And then we're going to make the rest of the odds and ends we need to get our elk, because we did pick up some of the elk. What are they called? The medallions. So we have medallions so we can actually tame the elk, or at least claim it. And then we need like things like a saddle. We have a saddle blanket. We need a bit or a bridle. We need saddlebags, and then we have some optional things like a hay bed, a lantern, and a bone flute. Although to me, those are not optional. So we'll make all of those things, and then we'll go and get our elk. I have been accidentally spoiled because I caught up on Solstin's recordings, and I do already know that since we have the Eidolon Elucidatory Vessel, aka its head, we can get a pretty hefty discount on the elk, which is normally 100 gears. We can get it for 50. So let's see, what all's in here? You are completely full, okay. Do we have... Alright, let's swap you out. Oh, we need to use you, okay. I'll just pop you down here so I won't forget. And I think on the way back, someone made a pretty good point. I don't recall who, so I apologize. But if we stop at the translocators that we found, we could actually go through at least one of them, because we have 5 gears. We can go through one of them and see if it takes us closer to home, then so much the better. But it'll also repair the translocator so that we can then use it later. I think actually we have to go through this one. Reason being is I only have... Oh no, I have more than one. I thought I had only one of these. So we can go through the first one and see where it takes us. And then if it's somewhere convenient, we could just... Well, we have to go get the crowbar, take it apart. So, we'll figure out on the way there. But we need to listen to the howling of the wolves. We need to plop this down. And you're going to stay... Actually, no, I'll bring you here. I'll bring you home. We can fit you in the inventory, I think. Yeah, here we go. Grab this. I always forget the button combination to put it on your back without just staring at air, so... Whoops. Should I move the chest outside because of the archive reset? You know, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I would doubt, or I would guess, wouldn't doubt too heavily, that the top floor of the archive might not reset. Since this isn't a protected area, I kind of would guess it doesn't reset, but I don't know. I have no idea. All right, it is. Oh, it's later in the day than I was hoping for. Oh, well. All right, let's swap out. Whoops. Close that. Put our regular armor back on. Let's go ahead and have a bite to eat. And we'll refill our bowl in the newfangled way. Let's get our sword out. And let's go home. And hopefully we won't die too many times along the way. It's pretty rifty out, looks like. Oh, it's low. Okay. I'm going to go... Yeah, let's target this one. I'll pin you for now. And we'll see where it takes us. Now, normally, if I were playing like single player, I might, or even doing like, you know, videos for you guys and not a stream, I might do the cheesy thing where like I save it, do a backup, go through the translocator, and if it doesn't take me where I want to go, then I would just like back out, just reload the save, and try again. These witch's hat, cute. I'm hearing music. I thought I heard something weird. It's just music. Okay. But since this is a stream, I'm not going to do the whole song and dance of cheesing, massively cheesing the translocators. Abbyhorn says he didn't mean to take the crown. You're pointing out it's kind of an Easter egg. Oh, because it's sort of like indicative of like where in the world this is taking place, like that it sort of is a reference to the real world. Because I understand the whole game is supposed to take place in like our world, in like the, I don't know, 1300s or so. Hello. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Now, as I recall, around here there was like a spot that was kind of hard to like. I had to like crawl down along the side or something. So we might have some cliffs to scale here. I can't wait till Tyron introduces like tigers to the tropics. We can just, you know, jog through here and get our faces eaten straight off our heads. An alternate history of Earth. Yeah, that's kind of what I understand. Hey there, Penix. Welcome to the chat. And before 4 hours of Translocator Cheese stream. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm going to avoid. We ain't doing it. No how, no way. Ugh. Oh, just so y'all know, I did update to 1.20.10, so whatever fixes and bugs are in that version are going to be in our stream today. I was going to update to the 0.11 RC1, which would hopefully update the map speed. Yeah. Well, this is actually going... Okay, it's not going great. Maybe I have too many pins on the map. But supposedly that like multiplies the performance by like 10 or so. But since the patch notes said it could still be buggy, I decided not to. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Hey, it's the best adventuring music. Our Saros memory is still on HDD. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking the Resonator, the chamber, sounds kind of like mechanical storage, or even it could even be SSD. But you know, given that it's clunky, it sounds like it's sort of a hard drive because it has information about where the data is stored, kind of like an index on a hard drive. And let's go gently down this mountain here. Hello. We won't go there. Have I been in here before? I know I delved into some of these caves. Hi, buddy. On the way here. I don't know, hard to tell. It's been a week since I last was anywhere near here, and I have no idea. Not going down that one. Oh. Got a dead bunny. Or sleeping one. Dead bunny. Probably right off the cliff running from me. Oh my. Nope. That's a nah from me, dog. Hey, good morning, Mango Akaki. Welcome to the running home stream. What is this? Spooky. Oh, probably the same thing as here. No? It's different. Okay. Well, I ain't going in. Oh, so you were pointing out that most folks don't know that the second crown's Asian. I've maybe sad to mention, but I've watched enough anime and seen enough different Asian cultures from anime, although it's primarily Japanese, that I have seen those those sort of headdresses or those crowns worn in some of the ones that take place in the fictional China. So there's that, at least. Now we need to go. Let's see. Ah, took a slightly different route. Do we still have the, Oh, I know. Our raft is in the chest on back, isn't it? Oops, wrong button. Burp. Let's get the raft out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we'll tuck some coal in here, and we'll tuck some more coal in here. And there we go. Boop. Ah, get these mosquitoes off me. Here. Hey there, Rainy Crows. Managed to catch me live. Currently watching the Guide Series, Season 1. Hey, awesome. I think you'll really enjoy Lupine Ridge. Assuming you haven't heard the name of it yet. I'm glad to hear that Season 1 is still worth watching. I think it's a lot of fun. So I think the TL we're going for is right at the top of that ruin right there. I'm just hoping it doesn't, like, dump us somewhere underground. Like, super deep underground. There we go. Just skirt around the hyenas. Up we go. Oh, a free gear. I missed it before. Money, money. How'd I get up here the first time? Here we go. There we are. Okay, so we need these guys. And then we need... Oh, we only have 5 of these. Oh, well. What did I have there? Ah, this guy. All right. Space-time seduction completed. Let's go. Totally somewhere safe. Doesn't the chest make you slower? It does, actually. Oh. We're not super deep, but also not super safe. Boop, there we go. See, so where are we? Oh, we are... that is nowhere near home. That is nowhere... No, oh, there's a big old thing here. Where am I? There we are. There's a really big ruin here, probably full of drifters and other new creepy crawlies, and then something big over here. Alright. Anything good in here? Of course not. Ooh, flint. Be still my beating heart. What do we have in here? Do we have any, oh, I think my other pickaxe is in the chest too, so I'm not going to be super worried about getting all that stuff. Woody, I want you. Oh. Pile of junk metal. Don't those usually turn into metal parts? Or is that a thing of the past now? Hey there, Bry Guy 0052. Welcome back once again. Oop. I've noticed that in this version of the game, it often puts you back on the corner of the translocator whenever you go through one. So it wants to send you back the way you came after you arrive. Agriculture, survival goods. Let's just, it's low. Let's just hoof it. We don't have enough gears to activate that TL. Tool vessel. No, we'll leave you. So we will have to just hoof it home, and then maybe once we get the elk, we can make our way back here at some point. Someone had just said that the trek to the Residence Archive isn't so bad once you have an elk. So I do wonder, maybe chat can tell me, those of you who have an elk, how does the elk fare in water? Can you ride the elk in water? Can you lead the elk? Which reminds me, is there a... is there like a lead you can use? Or do you just use rope? Rope. A linen rope. Oh. It's slow in water. A Nadian Shepherd rope. I would love that. Sold by trader. What kind of trader? Sold by hunter. Larger parakeets, medieval expansion. Okay. You can ride something up, but it's slow. Okay. Is the linen rope what's used for leading elk around? Or other animals in general? I'm curious. You can just use rope? Okay. Is the linen rope, like, stronger / longer? Specialer? Now, I know we had said that we were going to stop by there to pick up treasure on the way home, but I don't think we're going to have any space for it. So we are not going to do that. So the linen belt is just a... okay, is just a linen rope is a belt, okay. Kazamar points out you can wrap across and use the whistle. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That'd be the efficient thing to do. I do kind of wish, like, given that we're in a world where you don't really have oceans, you have lakes, and they're not super dense, it would be nice to be able to, like, you know, it would be silly but nice to maybe have, like, a dimensional pocket to put the giant boat in so that you can carry your elk across large bodies of water. Did that translocator cost 3 instead of 2 gears? I'm not a clockmaker. Elegant mess. I'm actually, I'm a hunter in this one. Clockmaker was season 2 of the guide. You can try to lead other animals, but depending on how tame they are, it may or may not work. Okay, that makes sense. Just gonna We will unpin this for now. Meteor? Meteor. You missed the friendly locust spry guy? They were kind of cool. They were a little derpy, but they were pretty cool. Bert was often more trouble than he was worth. Plus, like, you just die. Oh, hello, hyenas. Did I go... I went... No, where did I go? I'm gonna go kind of like through here, I think. I don't want to go up in that territory. That's sort of bear zone, potentially. Yes, hyenas, I hear you. Oh, got a puppy. Hello there, Mitchell Hardis. Welcome. Calzmar says, you heard a rumor that the rivers will get tweaked so they have, like, actual rivers? That'd be nice. Because we have no rivers right now. Alright. I don't recognize this. Maybe I did go through the redwoods last time. On the way down. Ooh. Nope. I got too much stuff on my back and it's too long of a walk to potentially die down there. And when we get back, don't let me forget to, Oh, hello. Oh, do that. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Remind me to reset my spawn when we get back. There we go. That's better. Not that I'll ever come back here just for that. Meteoric iron. Oh my goodness. I think I remember reading here. Vaguely. Oh, speaking of giant pits and things, and white spots on the map, which... Why is this all white on the map? That's weird. Anyway, I did some research, and I found out that those brown... the brown clay deposits that were, that looked like white question marks, unfortunately, there is no way to fix that. I was hoping to get some kind of, like, remap or block swap. Unfortunately, it doesn't work at all that way. So the remap just lets you take one block and fully reassign a different block's ID to it. And that's not what we want. I wanted to have both the red clay and the brown clay become red clay. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, and there's no block swap. Like, I can't say, hey, take all the brown clay and make it red clay. There's no command for that or anything, at least not that I could figure out. And I didn't really get a whole lot of answers on Discord or the forums. Or I guess it was Discord I posted on. So, we're going to have to deal with the white question mark blocks, and I'll probably just, as I have time, as we come across them, if we're not in a rush, I'll just break them by hand. Not a big deal. Yeah, we'll just rip through here. Ooh. Morp. Here we go. Ugh. Alright, I think once we get somewhere a little more open, I'll pop a bed down. Although maybe in a less open space is probably safer. Given all the new rift creatures that can appear. Rust creatures. It's only 7 o'clock though. Might need to go till 7:30. I think it's this sort of nighttime rush home that I'm gonna miss being able to do with, moderate regularity. I mean, sure, when it's calm or low, might not be so bad. But like, it used to be, you just, you know, oh no, a pack of drifters, run. Well, now it's like, kind of shivers nipping at your heels and bow-torn shooting you from the darkness. The color map is broken when showing cave entrances right now. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So any changes in elevations are too stark, it'll bug out. That makes sense. Ugh. All down there. Oh, the Rivers modder author got banned for something? Okay, that's unfortunate. Boy, I'm soaked down to my knickers. All right, let's plop a bed here, and we'll just sleep through the rest of the night, and maybe some of this rain. Remember, guys, it's not an official stream unless it rains in the desert. We're not in the desert right now. Vitor Manuel Oliveira says, hey, is it Mother's Day in the U.S. today? It is. Happy day to your wife? Well, thank you. Hey there, Lake Filter. Let's see, we have Lewis Ed Gem here as well, or Ed GM. Started a new playthrough this time and trying something new. Made a cold world. Oh boy. I feel like cold worlds are probably easier than super arid worlds, I've heard. Super arid worlds, you end up with like no place to grow at all. Ow. Oh, it didn't actually hurt. That's weird. Now this is one of those ruins I think we passed on the way here. Yeah, there are many creepy crawlies inside. Again, since our packs are full, I'm just going to skip this and we're going to keep on going home. You start by the tropics, so the story locations are harder to reach. Oh, you mean like just more challenging to get to, not necessarily farther away? Because I understand the store locations are kind of based on world spawn. Like they're sort of an approximate distance away from world spawn. We're going to sort of down there, okay, and then we'll sail. We'll raft. So we won't sail. We'll row the rest of the way home. It's funny, the gazelles sound like bears sometimes. They do their little snort of fear. Saw that. I saw that little bow-torn blip right there. Can't fool me. I see what you mean about the, yeah, there's white right there. Huh. Is there another free gear at the top of this one? We got some more stuff in here, neat. We got a free quern? As I hear, the querns are now kind of a challenge to get. Wouldn't mind taking that with me. That's not openable. Your door's a little useless now. Little forsaken town. Yeah, Lewis said GM, even if the distance isn't changed, the travel will certainly be more of a challenge. We're gonna go the north side. Just say hi to the doggies. A lot of doggies. Oh, did I miss? I missed the north side. Go up there, but I'll just swim across here. It's not worth rafting. You used to be able to crouch in water and then be able to swim. That is a thing of the past. I think that was gone in like 1.18, I want to say. You did find oak, bees, and chalk near your spawn. That's pretty good for a cold start. We got pigs with young. Let's stay away from them. More aggressive than I want to deal with right now. Oh, more young. Oh dear. She saw me. She did not appreciate that. Not that she would hurt me that much, but... I'd feel bad just slaughtering a pig and leaving it there to rot. Oh, got some quartz. Any gold or anything around here? Don't see anything poking up. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Quartz. Probably not. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Where am I going now? We're going home to drop off all the goodies on our backs, in our backpacks, and then we are going to go and get us an elk. After the elk, there's some prep work in the elk, so we need to make like saddles and stuff. After we get the elk, as I understand, we can then suss out the second story location, second dungeon location. So that's what we'll do after that. And this is one where I actually have no idea what we're going into with the second dungeon. So I've heard mobility is key, but I would still feel safer if I at least have my heavy armor with me. Death trap. To that end, I'll have to check how much sulfur we have left, because I would like to refill our poultices. We went through a few, and I'd like to have some spares on hand for healing our elk. My emotional support armor? Yeah, pretty much. That's why I need it. Ooh, more lead. I want to mark this just in case. Where was that? There you are. Hello. What is this? Oh, is this... Oh, we've been here before. This is where we ransacked this place for some cool stuff a while ago. A long while ago. I guess we didn't take a whole lot from here. We're just the sort of actual treasure stuff. So there's still butterflies and cases here. We took the banners, that's right. You wonder if the devs will add rust to armor for wearing it in water and rain? You better not say that too loudly. Tyron might hear you. Yep. A Piggly Wiggly. Alright, I think we're getting to... Yeah, we can put it into the water here. Or being hit by wearing armor. Nope, right. There we go. Alright, one last paddle home. I'm going to take a wild guess, and I'm going to guess that you can't load your elk up on your raft. Only the big boat. If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. Hello. Seashell. Oh, you're pretty. Someday I might come back for you. You can try to put it on your raft. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.